Greetings and welcome, my minions, to another episode of Let's Play Dungeons 3 DLC. And I think we're just about done with this, though. Ooh, another book. Armor bonus. Right, who needs armor? Pretty sure no one. Guess I could give it to someone that is usually on the front line. Can I give it to zombies? Get out of the way. Right, not what I wanted to do. Look what you make me do. Ugh. How the heck did you manage to do that by just rolling over the keyboard? Alright, never mind. Back to the game in progress.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
They are really interested in being annoying. Right. Well, I think the closest entrance we can get is over here. And right, let's get you leveled up, and let's just move up to the surface.
Want Tanos's head.
Before another set of mana mines comes in. Alright, buff up. Go.
Good will fall.
Alright, as long as you're immune, I'm just gonna kill your support.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Well, they must have been on the way then.
Heroes are wrecking your rooms.
Alright. Take care of this nuisance.
Ow!
The frightened evil's creatures had discovered several mana mines.
Yeah, distractions.
It's payday.
Alright. Well, they would bet somewhere else, but I guess they didn't. I mean, they broke down the door here. Alright, right. Let's not get distracted. I mean, my army is still a little bit hurt. But we should be able to end the Admiral. Unless he can heal. He cannot, apparently.
Ow!
Then he should not have any more reinforcements forthcoming, so...
That's impossible. The goddess will punish you.
Ooh, that goddess is getting on my nerves. I sure would love to kick her ass, totally Crota style, or whatever that guy's name was again. Or maybe we could negotiate a peace treaty with her, like she gets to keep the realm of the gods, and we rule the overworld?
The goddess will never forgive ye, and continue to fight ye. You'll never get to her without the artifact.
Ooh, ominous.
Admiral Overproud lay dead on the ground in a scene suspiciously reminiscent of the sequences in the main game. But before he bit the dust, he mentioned an artifact that could be used to climb God's Mount. That would allow the divinity-thirsting evil to pay that meddling goddess of light a sustained visit and permanently convince her that the age of goodness and light had come to an end. The evil, sitting comfortably in front of its PC, took great pleasure in taking its place in the realm of the gods and being mollycoddled by its little snots instead of living in a damp cave underground. Fortunately, one had personnel for such tasks, and so, lounging in the comfort of its own home, the evil sent its loyal General Talia out to salvage the artifact. Talia, who had developed quite the taste for revenge, could hardly wait to fight her foster father's goddess.
Cute.
Mount Destiny, the other side. In the depths of Mount Destiny, the old volcano, is said to lie the key to God's Mount. But there were other things that lurked there as well.
Alright. Let's have a look.
Talia had reached Mount Destiny.
Isn't that the thing where I sacrificed those 3 titans that time? It looks so different.
Yes, but that was on the other side of the mountain. This has absolutely nothing to do with that. Besides, when did this game ever give a damn about any logical context? My goodness, the team that created this add-on was probably made up of drunken bums collected from a park late at night and stuffed into an office.
Fine, I get it. So we look for this artifact, unlock the way to God's Mount, and smack the goddess right in the gob. Crota style. Or we could rethink the non-aggression pact thing. This seems to be a nice quiet part of the world where we could...
Suddenly, completely independent of the fact that the neutral Talia was getting on our nerves, the formerly dormant volcano erupted. Not much fun for the creatures hanging out there.
Whoops! Whew, okay. Maybe it's not the best place to settle down. It's all that narrator dork's fault. Now he's actively working against me, the wretched little traitor. Aside from that, shut up, neutral Talia.
Narrator dork? Just wait. Huh. By sheer coincidence, Goddess's heroes had also found their way here and were spreading into the dungeon. Nothing to do with the fact that the narrator was on edge because he hadn't taken his medication, but because that's just how he decided it was going to be. Okay? Deal with it.
Great! Just great. Can someone give the narrator back his Ritalin? Okay. Heroes in the dungeon. Knock them down. Kill them. Give them some dull trade magazines to read. They'll fall asleep and we can rough them up more easily.
Sure. Right, setting up a camp with one of those relics of theirs. This dungeon is designed by monkeys by the looks of it. Right, so got some gold we can take out over there. Right, we do start with some critters. 3 demons, 2 banshees. So we're not totally helpless then. Good. I don't think we're ready to face the heroes just yet. These are not too strong, but pretty sure our guys are weak as well. Lots of entrances. And I'm gonna guess if we go outside, we'll probably get hit by volcano debris. Let's get the basics out of the way.
The toad-faced evil and his toad-faced general's armies strayed into the overworld. A disgruntled narrator wished the plague upon them. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Right.
Power is indescribable.
May as well get another critter then.
Evil is unstoppable.
We will need an island evil to sustain us, but right. We don't have any mana. That is no good. Right, let's see if we can dig for some. Right, bedrock. See if we can find some useful stuff out here. This is also hemmed in.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yeah.
Payday. The day dawned. Heroes of the goddess set out for the dungeon.
Hey? What? Why? Where the hell did they come from? That doesn't make any sense.
Of course, it was logical that the goddess would be on the trail of Talia and the toad-faced evil's army. As a goddess, she had to be omniscient, or at least so the narrator claimed, who no longer felt personally offended by any of the insults mentioned at the beginning.
It looks like that's a little bit more doable now. Once we dealt with this.
Everything evil.
Alright, let's see if we can whack this.
Ah! Take that! Hey! He's not gonna get up. No! I'll be back.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alright.
There are enemies in your dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Well, the base is here, but at least it's not doing anything. And yet again, I'm out of mana. I can't rest my demons.
Throw me at the enemy. Ow!
Your dungeon heart is under attack. It didn't seem to matter to the callous evil that Talia had died yet again. Although she was sure to return, it should take better care of her next time.
Ha! Showed him. Hey! Keep your hands to yourself.
The dungeon heart is being attacked. Heroes are building an underground base in your dungeon. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Sure showed him. Oh, hey!
Right. We'll pick this up next time. Thank you all for watching. See you then.